All right, we're waiting on YouTube. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we should be straight. There it goes. This is stocks to watch for the weekend. It is Labor Day weekend. I don't expect anybody to be on here live. James said he might join, and that would be great. Just to let you know, we're going to try to go through these quickly. I've got 4 stocks. One is a YOLO. One is one's about to get clapped, where it's going to have to make a decision, where it comes into a little clamp formation. I got one breakout, and I got a meme stock. So if you want to stick around and listen to why we think that those are going to make some jumps on Tuesday, please do. This is Stocks to Watch. If you don't join us for Power Hour, which is the last hour of trading every day. What's up, DB? I'm glad you're here, man. If you don't join us for Power Hour, we're going to rename that, I think, this week YOLO Hour, because I'm seeing a lot of Power Hours out there, but it's the last hour of trading. It's the wildest hour of trading except for the open, and we have a lot of fun doing that. We just basically jump on stocks that are on rockets. We don't do any research, no due diligence. It's basically glorified gambling. You can and will lose money, but hell, it's a lot of fun. So, all right, well, let's get the stocks to watch and do what we came here to do. I'm going to throw myself over to the left side here, and I think this will help a lot more. All right, first things first. I know Stephen Bentz. He's in the Telegram channel on stocktrade.tips. Again, that's a free. It's our free Telegram. You can jump in there. We just take tips. So pretty simple stuff. So what sticks out here? Clearly, after the bell, we had 4 directors size up on ZIOP. After hours, it was up. Clearly, it was going to be up. They sized up on September 1st and September 2nd. And they weren't just any old size ups, if you would, or any old trades. They were very, very large trades. One took a 19% larger position. One took a 55% larger position. One took a 1% larger position. And one, it was an all new buy. So if we get to, that's ZIOP, you can see it here, it is in a downtrend. And this is what I'm going to call the YOLO stock. All right, so let me just talk you through this. Clearly, it's following on the lower side, the lower trend line there. That's what trend lines are for. And it literally is bumping up against the 20-day SMA. It defeated it on, let me make sure that I'm right here, defeated it on the September 2nd. Basically, what the guys did is they bought the dip, okay? But they bought the dip, with conviction, and that's what we like to see. So, what's up, NASCAR? All that. What's up, Jim? You doing lots of buzz on Club? I saw it, but I got lots of buzz on my last stock here too. So, let me talk to you ZIOP. It was up and after hours, up big, in fact. So what these guys did is buy the dip. So let me walk you through kind of what I'm seeing. First off, it's 50% owned by institutions. The share float is not huge, but it's not small. It's about 200 million shares. The high short interest is about 18%. So it's getting into the red area there, right? And so the RSI is very, very low. So I would think the next point of interest, the next level of interest is going to be right around the 220. Well, it's really going to be that really it's going to be the 50-day, right? I would not. So I put this on a TikTok. I would not trade this stock unless it is green and it is above. You want to be above. You want to get long at 180. And then your level of interest is going to be this 50-day at 215, which is going to be right around this resistance here. So 215 to 226 is right where it's going to start bumping up against resistance in the next day or two. And then, man, to get real long, there's a lot to eat through here. But you could get real long at $3. But right now, let's just look at the level of interest at 215, 216. And then about 225, right? So that's ZIOP. There's really not much more to talk about this, except it was downgraded in August the 10th, which is right here. You can see where that took place. but it is in a slight uptrend. Again, this is a YOLO stock. On September 1st, it was up 9%. So just to let you know that one. So, all right, we're going to move on to the next one because I'm going to move through these quickly. The next one is one that we've talked about before. It's got high short interest. It's this circuit, right? So we had a hedge fund or it's a hedge fund. So it's got multi-strats. So, but they only took a 1% larger position. That's not, you want to see higher conviction, but still it's 2.7 million bucks. So that was on 9/1 CRCT. So this is what I like to call, it's going into a wedge or a clamp. It is in an uptrend. It's following the lower trend line up, right? And if we look back, they sized up on September 1st. September 1st is right here. They have gotten a bump of, let's just take it for the best price. They've got a bump of $2, right? So they're pretty happy with this. The next level of interest, it's sitting right now at 30.63. The next level of interest is going to be right around that 32.80 mark, right in there. And it's all coming together right there. That is the 50-day is moving in there. You've got the trend line moving in there. So at that point, it's going to have to make a decision. I could see this breaking out because if you look at the RSI, it is dead even. It is at 50. But here's what put me over the top with it. And again, it could get clapped, but I think it breaks up because it is in the uptrend here. And if it can clear that, it is. At 32.50, you get real long. But look at the float is only 21 million shares. The high short interest is 23%. James Conner, I see you. I know, getting clapped. That's funny. The high short interest is 23%. So this could act just like a meme stock. They went public, I believe in March. Yeah, March. And so also note in August they got 3 downgrades here. So all at the 31, 29, and 28, about equal weight, right? And so the analysts aren't liking them, but I believe the apes are. On the 27th right here, they got a bump up of 7%. So I'm not calling this a YOLO because I think there is some logic and some science to this. Insider transactions are up 23%, and as far as it being institutional owned, it's 76%. So you like to see that as well. All right, moving on. That's CRCT, if you would. And the next one, we're gonna go with ETWO. ETWO. So ETWO is what you would call a breakout stock, clearly, right? So this thing is just basically May starts to get real bullish, and about mid-June just falls, continues on this downtrend till there's some kind of catalyst right here. But here's the thing: it's RSI is climbing. It's at 66. Clearly, in a breakout here, we had the two buyers. One was a director, and I think the other one was a firm. Yeah, it took a $26 million position, 8%. That is not small. In fact, that's something you want to see. The director sized up on the same day on September 1st. We could see where that is. That's right here, and it's continued to climb up. It did have a little bit of a pullback. Currently sits at 1236, and you can tell it is above all resistance. I don't see, it's kind of sitting on, I guess you could say that's a resistance line. It's kind of sitting on a resistance line, but if it is green on Tuesday, take it. That's what I would tell you. There's not a whole lot of information out. It is heavily institutional owned by Wall Street. Don't have a float. Do have a target price on here of $14.67. So really about where the highs were just 3 months ago, right? So it's got some room to run. This is this is a nice little stock, especially on this breakout that continues to climb, and it's not climbing at a real high rate. You want to see this thing really grind, and that's what it's doing. So I like ETWO. All right, let's get to the meme stock. That's ETWO. Finally, let's get to the meme stock. Look at this chart. Yeah, CEI, I know you've heard about it. It's pumped before. In fact, it's pumped twice before. But it seems to be grinding up, seems to be gaining momentum. I just posted this in the on the channel. Just so you know what we're looking at here, we're looking at a rising RSI. We're looking at a float that's fairly small. We're looking at a rising high short interest. And it's not institutionally owned. So clearly this has been a meme stock before, and I think it becomes a meme stock again. What I wanted to post was in the Telegram, why would you think that? Well, it's got a lot of catalysts. One is they are absorbing Viking VKIN very, very soon. I believe that comes this week. Okay, at CEI, they're going to absorb. They already own 73%, so they're just buying the other 27%, right? They also own Simpson Maxwell with revenue projections of 50 to 70 million, and they also own ESG Clean Energy. That's the exclusive IP license for patented carbon capture system. It's 100% of CO2 emission capture. So that's why I like this one. There's a lot here. You jump in the channel, you can read the whole thing. But clearly they have a lot of catalysts coming up. That's what we like to see. I wanted to see, yeah. So I see this continuing to trend up. This is a meme stock. It is kind of a YOLO. It is directionally bearish, which I hate to see. But it has broken out. It's literally sitting on the 200-day right now, right? So if it's green, and I don't even know what it did in after hours. Maybe I can find out here just real quick. After hours, it looks like it may have dropped. It dropped a little bit in after hours is what it looks like. Yeah, it dropped it was up 18%, and now it's dropped 2%. So this is a stock definitely to watch. And I would tell you, I get very bullish. Let me give you the level of interest at 80, about 90 cents. I get real bullish. I think you could grab this stock here. You might be in a wild ride for a while, but if it clears 90 cents, you got to get real bullish because it's not going to hit resistance till probably $1.40-ish is what I'm looking at. $1.35, $1.34, right in there. So that's what I would look at for CEI. So with that being said, guys, is there any questions? I did want to look at the swaggy stocks real quick. The funny thing about this one is there's a lot of these that are being mentioned, but there's not a lot of mentions. ATOS, again, only has 3 mentions on Reddit total, but you are seeing Wish move up. ATER has moved up. Riot, of course, because of the crypto space. OCGN's moving up, but again, these are, you got to take these with a grain of salt when there are only 3 or 4 or 5 mentions. All right. So we looked at that. What else did I want to look at? I wanted to look at crypto just really quick. Here's the great thing about crypto, guys. 1 year ago, if you'd invested $1,000, you would have $11,000 now. If you'd invested $10,000, you'd have $110,000 right now, and that's just in Ethereum, a very, very safe coin. Gas prices suck, but I hope they'll get those worked out very, very soon. I am not an Ethereum developer. I do hold a bag, but they got to get these gas prices worked out because the JPEGs, the NFT space is basically taking over that chain, and literally, unless you're buying, something worth like 800 to 1,000 plus, as far as an NFT goes, you're going to pay like $200 in gas. It's insane. I was trying to move, literally, I think I said this on Power Hour on Thursday. I was trying to move like $400 in some token that's on the ETH chain. and it was going to be like $180. I'm like, what in the complete F is going on here? But anyway, I'm just happy Bitcoin's holding 50. ETH is really holding 39. I saw Raul Paul. He is a big name in the crypto space, probably top 10. I forget his channel, but it's very big. He's a very, very smart man. He's on a lot of podcasts too, and he's got ETH going to 20,000. Now, I see ETH going to 10. I don't know about 20. So Mario wants to look at Matt. All right, we can look at Matt really quick. There's a lot of people on in the Telegram channel that love Matt. Matt is, well, I'd say it's directionally bearish, but it looks like it has cleared the tower of the 50-day SMA. I would tell you that you're going to have, it's 7:30, about 7:30-ish is where you're going to start running into problems. So 7:20 to 7:30-ish is where your next level of interest is. It probably gets turned back for a little bit, probably bangs that drum a little bit more, but I'm getting more and more, I'm getting more and more bullish on MMAT, but it's starting to make a move and starting to grind up, and that's good to see. The RSI is good, and I'm trying to see the institutional transactions is up 200%. That's really good. The insiders have been selling, so understand that. So, but I think this is more of a meme stock now. So, be damned with what Wall Street and the insiders are doing. What else we got? NASCAR, SPAC redemption, short squeeze plays have been very interesting ever since. Yes, they have. Look, man, if you come across a stock that's got that's pumped before, one, and then two is it's got a low float, high short interest, and you can stomach the, let's say it goes 20% down at, until it pumps, it'll probably pump again. IRNT is SPAC redemption short squeeze play on Friday after hours. Great. IRNT, don't know anything about it. Haven't seen that one. I could look at though. IRNT. Let's just take a quick. Ooh, misspelled it. IRNT. I'm not getting it. Is it INTR? Nope. IRNT. It must be a OTC stock. So IRNT. Yeah, it's not coming up on my FinBiz. So Mario, thank you, brother James. MAP support is at 540, waiting to go higher. Let's see. Yeah, it's sitting. So what you're saying, James, it's sitting on support, which you're absolutely right. It's sitting on on support. So again, guys, when we draw support lines and we draw resistance lines, it's not just a fine line. It's a marker, right? So it's in a range there. It's always going to be that way. So don't think of something as like exactly right at 540. It could be a 535 to 545, right? So it's a marker. It's not a fine line. It's not a pencil. So IronNet, INC, NYSE. Yeah, man, I'm not. So let me try IRNT. Why is that not coming up? Let me try my TradingView IRNT. Got it. All right, and this is the one. So this just go public. Is that what you're saying? SPAC redemption short squeeze play. Well, I can tell you this: on the day, it is full on. The 4-hour chart. Oh yeah, you get a big old pump. Is this after? Must have been after hours. Let me bring in. Yeah, so this just went public through a SPAC. Interesting. Well, there you go. IRNT. Look at it. Let's get the 1 hour. It grinded up too. That's a nice little play. But there's not a lot of information behind it. It is the technicals have a strong buy and the indicators have a strong buy. So that is a good one. NASCAR. It was recently a SPAC merger with ticker DFNS. Yeah, DFNS was a meme stock as well. So nice, good information here, guys. I just want to pop on here really quick. Again, I know a lot of you guys are in the Power Hour. We're going to rename that to YOLO Hour. There's just too many Power Hours out there. I don't know. I thought I was one of the few, and then now I'm seeing them all over the place. So, and it really needs a new name, because what we do there, it's a YOLO Hour. So with that being said, guys, hey, look, I'm not going to be on here very long. I want to appreciate you guys jumping on here with me. You guys are awesome. If you're not in the Telegram, stocktrade.tips, I believe it's in the description somewhere down there. Find us on the Telegram channel. There are times that it moves really, really quickly, and there's times that we're slow. And it's because most of us have day jobs. We also have businesses. We also have other employees, if you would, and other outside interests. So if it's not moving on a Sunday or a Saturday or, at 2 o'clock at night, we're sleeping. So with that being said, guys, appreciate you guys. Hey, you have a great Labor Day, or what's left of your Labor Day weekend, a great Monday, a great Sunday, and we'll see you on Tuesday. We're definitely doing, I don't know if I have the logo yet, but we're definitely doing Power Hour on Tuesday. So with that said, guys, watch your six. You go hard in the paint. We see you. Thank you again.